I've been watching Kenny Omega for a long time. I've watched him since he was with New Japan, when he had matches with Okada, Jericho. He was their heavyweight champ, the United States champ. He did everything with New Japan. But one thing I've never seen him do is put somebody over. And for those of you who don't know what put somebody over means, in wrestling it means to make somebody else look good. It basically benefit the guy you're facing. So in Kenny's case, he's never done that with somebody else. He beats them. He's building himself up, but he's not really putting anybody over. In my opinion, when he faces Hangman Page, he needs to put him over, meaning he needs to have a good match. And in my eyes, he should lose the match to Hangman. Think about it. AEW has said before that they don't want their company to be based off of WWE stars. Well, it kind of is right now. Moxley, Jericho, Cody Rhodes. Kenny never wrestled for the big time, but he wrestled for WWE's developmental program a long time ago. All right. Hangman Page has never had anything to do with WWE. He's also obviously a big star. He's a fan favorite. I think he's a big money maker. He'll make a great world champion. So I think Kenny needs to lose the title to Hangman Page. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't see anybody else beating Kenny Omega right now. That makes sense. MJF, but the problem is MJF is never going to be a good guy. He's always a bad guy. He's the best bad guy in pro wrestling. All right? And I'll talk about that in another video. But Kenny Omega's already a bad guy, so Hangman needs to stay a face and beat Kenny Omega. And it makes sense. I mean, these two were tag team champs, best friends at one point. Not like the tag team, best friends. They defended the titles for a good while there. They were the second tag team champs for AEW. They actually won their titles on a yacht, on a boat. So things went sour when they lost the titles. And even when they were champions, they couldn't get along. So you have no other script, no other better way for the title to change hands. And let's just ignore the title match. You have nothing else better than Kenny Omega versus Hangman. Former best friends turned enemies. And they hate each other. Should be a good match. Maybe match of the year. Who knows? Unless Roman Reigns comes up with something with Edge or Seth Rollins and WWE. I think Hangman and Hangman and Kenny Omega maybe match of the year. Who knows? But I think he should put him over. I think that's fair. It's too selfish on Kenny's part, being the Impact champion, AAA champion, which is Mexico, by the way, and the AEW World Champ. I think it's just messed up. But if he does put him over, it would be good for AEW. Again, it's the young guys getting a chance to make a name for themselves. But that is also my prediction. I think Kenny would lose to Hangman if they wrestled again on pay-per-view for the title.